Good morning, all of you. Now, children, I am going to explain the back view of skeletal muscles in our body. For better understanding the skeletal muscle, we divide it in following steps. Now, children, first of all, or in another word, we can say in first step. In first step, we will see the shoulders muscle. Now, children, look at the blackboard. I have drawn a back view diagram of a skeletal muscle. So, we can say about the shoulders muscle. There are three types of shoulders muscle. First, trapezius. First muscle, trapezius muscle. We can say about the trapezius muscle. Trapezius muscle is related with shoulders muscle. It is already situated on the top of scapula. It helps to rotate the shoulders. Now, second shoulders muscle, that will be levator scapula. Levator scapula is shoulders muscle. It is just like a scapula. We can see about the scapula. A scapula is already situated in both sides of the shoulders back. A scapula has two types of movement. First, upward movement, and second, downward movement. When the scapula moves upward, at that time it refers in superior direction, and when the scapula moves down, at that time it refers the movement in inferior direction. So it has two types of direction. First, superior direction. In superior direction, the scapula move up, and inferior direction, in this movement, the scapula move down. It helps to move the shoulders. Now, third muscles of shoulders, that will be deltoid muscles. We can say about the deltoid muscle, it is related with the shoulders muscle. It is situated, this one is the deltoid muscle. Now, children, we are seeing in the figure, deltoid muscle is situated on the top of upper arm and forming a round human shoulders. Repeat again. Deltoid muscle is situated on the top of upper arm and forming the round shape of human shoulders. It helps to lift arm and shoulders upward. It is all about your shoulders muscles. Now, in second step, that will be, otherwise we can say in second step, we will study about the trunk muscles. And trunk muscles is related with the latissimus dorsi. We can say latissimus dorsi is trunk muscle. We can say about the trunk muscle, it is situated in large flat muscle on the back between the scapula and hip. Now children, latissimus dorsi. We can say about the latissimus dorsi muscle. That muscle is related with the trunk. It is a large flat muscle on the back, situated between the scapula and hip. It helps to pull arm backward. Now, third steps. Third steps, that will be gluteus maximus. It is related with the hip muscle. When you will study the hip muscles, we will get this muscle is divided in three parts. First, upper parts, second, middle parts, and third, lower parts. Middle parts is known as gluteus maximus. Upper parts is known as gluteus medius, and lower parts, this one is the lower parts. Lower parts is known as gluteus minimus. We can say about this muscle, gluteus maximus is a group of muscles. We can say again, it is the group of three muscles. That middle muscles, that will be gluteus maximus. Upper, that is gluteus medius, and lower parts, that will be gluteus minimus. It forms the buttocks, and it helps in standing, climbing, and it also helps external and internal rotation of hip joints. Now, fourth step, that will be soleus. Soleus, it is the leg muscles. We can say in this muscle, it is situated, this one is the soleus muscle. It is situated in back side of the leg near knee joint. We can say about the soleus muscle. Soleus muscle is situated on the back of the leg near knee joints. It helps in standing, walking, and jumping. Now, fifth steps, we will see in fifth stage, that is triceps. Triceps. We can say about this muscle. This muscle is related with upper arm muscles. It is responsible for extension of elbow joint. Now, next, hamstring muscle. We can say about the hamstring muscles. It is related with the thigh muscle. It is three posterior thigh muscles between the hip and the knee joint. We can say again about the hamstring muscles. Hamstring muscle is situated between the hip and knee joint on the back of the thigh. We can say in another word, it is three posterior thigh muscles. First, semi-tendinous, and second, semi-membranous, and third muscle, that will be bicep femoris. It helps to move the leg backward and knee bending. It is all about the back view of skeletal muscles. Now homework. First, name three shoulders muscles with action. Now second homework. Explain gluteus maximus. It is all about your back view of skeletal muscle. At last, I will give you the assignment for session 11, which you will download in Google Classroom. Thank you and have a nice day. Good morning, all of you. Now, children, I am going to explain the front view of a skeletal muscle. For better understanding the skeletal muscle, we divide it in following steps. These steps will help us to understand the skeletal muscles in a better way. So, the steps are so on. First, pectoralis muscles. Now children, look at the blackboard. I have drawn a figure. That figure is related with skeletal muscles. Now children, I want to draw your attention on the chest near shoulders. Pectoralis muscle. We can say this one is the pectoralis muscle. We can say about this muscle. It is large, wide, and fan-like muscles situated at the chest. So we can also told that This muscle is known as chest muscles. It helps to move arm forward. Now, second steps. That will be biceps muscle. Now, children, I want to draw your attention on upper arm. This one is the upper arm. This muscle is known as biceps muscles. We can see in this muscles, it is two-headed muscles. It is two-headed muscles and situated on the upper arms. It helps flex arms. It is used to flex arms. Now, third muscles, that will be rectus abdominis. Now, children, I want to draw your attention in the figure near center point of the body. This area is known as rectus abdominis. We can see rectus abdominis muscles. It is most of tube-like organs of digestive tract. It helps to bend the body forward. It has two oblique growth. One is situated in left side. This one is oblique growth. One is situated in left side near upper thigh. That is known as left rectus oblique. It helps to bend the body sideward. That means in left side. In same cases, in another side, that will be right rectus oblique. It is situated near upper thigh, and that muscle is known as right rectus oblique. It helps to bend the body in the right side. Now, fourth step, quadriceps femoris. Quadriceps femoris is a muscle. Now, children, I want to draw your attention on knee point. This one is the knee point. And this muscle, quadriceps femoris, is situated on the knee band. We can see about it. It is a large group muscle and situated on the knee band. It helps to pull leg upward. Now, next point, that will be tibialis anterior. Fifth step, that will be tibialis anterior. Now, children, this one is the tibialis anterior muscle. It is situated near the seam. This one is the seam. So we can say about it, it is situated near the seam on lateral side of the tibia. It helps to bend the foot inward. Now last point, that will be fibulus posterior. This muscle, now children look at the blackboard. This muscle is known as fibula posterior. This muscle is situated posterior side of the seam near fibula. It is all about your front view skeleton muscle. At last, I will give you the assignment for session 12, which you will download from Google Classroom. Thank you and have a nice day. Good morning, all of you. Now, children, I am going to explain the meaning of strength. Children, we can say about the strength. Strength is an essential component of games and sports or any work in our daily life. Children, there are many athletic events and games like as shot put, discus throw, javelin throw, wrestling, wall pushing, judo, so on, in which a strength is most essential. So we can say a peculiar definition of strength. Strength may be defined as a amount of force a muscle can exert and apply on resistance. It is all about your strength. Now, children, we will consider about the types of strength. So we can say about the types of strength. A strength has following types. First, a static strength, and second, dynamic strength. Children, we can see about the static strength. A static strength is known as isometric strength. It is the ability of a muscle to act against the resistance from a single or one position. It can be measured by dynamometer. Example, power lifting and wall pushing. Children, this type of strength is not seen directly, and this type of strength not applied in sports, but it is applied in weightlifting for simple and one position. It is all about your static strength. But now dynamic strength. Dynamic strength is just a isotonic strength. It is related to movement. It is all about your strength, static strength and dynamic strength. Are you clear? Thank you. Homework. First, explain strength, and second, explain the term static strength and dynamic strength. At last, I will give you the assignment for session 13, which you will download from Google Classroom. Thank you and have a nice day.